Leonardo Lopez. I'm going to talk about hypothesis normal distribution. Okay, like I told you, I'm going to talk hypothesis testing for a normal distribution. First, hypothesis test is a rule that we specify whether a statement about a population can be accepted or not, depending on the evidence and the data. And my hypothesis examines two, the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. So with that is the center of the hypothesis, because it's usually that the known hypothesis is a statement that there is no defect or there is no difference between the alternative hypothesis and the null hypothesis based on the evidence provided by the sample data. Okay, first, the hypothesis test for means using normal distribution is used when the following two conditions are met. First, it is possible to calculate the means and the standard deviation from the sample, from the data. And second, the sample size is greater than or equal to 30. To follow the hypothesis, we have 5 steps to follow, and it's essential to make like step by step. First, in step 1, we need to propose the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis, because it's the center of the hypothesis. If we need to discover if there are any difference between the null and the alternative hypothesis. In our second step, we need to determine the level of significance, the alternative hypothesis acceptance range. We have 3 options: 0.05 for projects, 0.01 for quality assurance, and 0.10 for making and political survives. In the step 3, with the sample evidence from the data, we need to calculate the mean and the standard deviation from the sample. In the step 4, in this step, we have a formula that we need to follow to understand difference between the null and the alternative hypothesis. Okay, we use probability for P by means of the formula. We use the picture of my left, and it means media, el valor a analizar y el tamaño de la muestra, al igual que la desviación estándar. In the last step, step 5, we have to calculate the step 4, and in this we need to know the regions of accept or retention that we are going to use, because if the calculus is correct, we accept or reject the null hypothesis with the alternative. and the last we have our reference. Thank you.